Hey everyone, it's Gherky here with Excess Network. So we're bringing you two videos today, one for progression and gameplay tips, and the second is going to be for gameplay mistakes. This is the mistakes video. So let's get right into it. So one of the mistakes that you should avoid is farming gear early. Alright, so you're going to go through your guide quest and you're going to have to end up doing, I think 3 or 4 of these or 5 of these or whatever. Do not waste your stamina farming gear. Okay, the guide quest in the tower give you gear. Guide quest specifically. You will have enough free gear to complete the game, to complete hard mode and to complete tower. You'll farm these for resources later, and you'll also be using the forge later. It's all about, these are end game, mid max. If you do want to get in here and farm a couple on the weapon and accessory, to get the different bonuses, you can do that. But for the most part, don't waste your stamina. There are other places to spend your stamina that will be more resourceful and help you progress quicker. Okay. The second tip, again, I have a full video on this. Don't waste your antimatter unlocking useless base content. It's not really useless, but like, as of right now, the supply module is useless. A 6-star legendary gear is like 4 million gold. Everything in here, they just put some random numbers in there and then they extrapolated it. Complete waste of antimatter. Obviously when you have antimatter and everything else is raised up, you can unlock it. Spend absolutely no antimatter in supply module and spend absolutely no antimatter in Kate's Workshop. Kate's Workshop is endgame. You're only gonna, most likely you're only gonna be doing guaranteed legendaries in here, and the reason being is because there's a secondary resource that you get from farming that you're gonna use, and it doesn't really make any sense to waste a couple chances on a 5-star piece of gear with a 5% legendary rate, or a 10 or 15%, whatever it is when you use the abrasives. Absolute waste of time. Kate's Workshop is end game. I'm not going to get too much into detail in this, but you're going to open up your auto battle, your anti-particle generator, and then your expedition team. Everything else can wait. Do not make that mistake. Anti-particle, you get 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever after each chapter you clear. But once you are waiting on your idle rewards, you see I get 4 here from 12 hours. It goes up a little bit more, but I think it's like 5 or 6 a day. You will absolutely set yourself back if you start wasting antimatter on useless things or things that you don't need right now. Okay, on to the next thing. This might be a little controversial, but I assure you that what I'm about to tell you is absolute truth. Do not waste your gems summoning for dupes. Okay, unit banner, different story. If you want the unit banner and you want the dupes and you want to 4, 5, 6-star it, spend your gems. Do not chase down any 2-star dupes. None. I would actually recommend that you don't chase down even regular 3-star units unless they're on a banner. Because you get 50 dupes, or that's 5 days of farming shards. But that's the reason you don't want the dupes on the 2-star. You want to raise a Cindy or something. You don't pull to get Cindy shards. If you get them, you get them. But you get 10 a day free without wasting your gems to pull and essentially wasting gems. Don't pull for dupes on any unit at all unless it's a banner unit and it's a unit you want to level up. Can't stress this enough. Now, this is kind of going back to the original thing. Another mistake that you can make: do not waste your resources leveling up and reforging story dropped gear. Guide quest, you get enough gear to complete the game. You go through tower, I think you get 3 full sets of like crit damage, speed, or whatever. You get attack, lifesteal, counter, attack, HP. Like, you get all kinds of sets going all the way up to, I think, like 5-star legendary. That includes weapons, crests, and the amulets or necklaces or whatever they're called. You get enough. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a waste of your resources. Listen, at some point in every game, you're going to have more reforged hammers than you can, more hammers than you could throw a stick at. You're going to have thousands and thousands of those catalysts. But for account progression and getting yourself to that level, you don't want to waste resources, because if there's ever a time you get a new set of gear and you can't level it up, you're going to be losing out on all that stat progression. Story drop gear is a no-no. You want to dismantle the greens, not dismantle them. You want to sell the grays and the greens for gold, and then when you get extra blues from wherever you get them from that you're not going to use, then same thing with reds. You want to dismantle those to get the catalyst to reforge. Okay, now another mistake to make that will cost you a lot of time missed and a lot of progress lost. Research the exclusive equipment for a unit that you're trying to build trust level for. Research it first. Hop over, if you don't want to go through the game and click until you find it or whatever, go to the master sheet. It's in the description of all of our videos. Research it. Just because there's a unit you like that's absolutely overpowered and it's helping you complete content, they could have an absolute shit exclusive equipment, and you are wasting a lot of resources. All the resources in the game right now, on my main account, completing everything except the last 4 stages of story and the last 4 stages of tower, there was enough to get 2 characters exclusive equipments. And then the amount of resources you get falls dramatically. Like it might be like 2 or 3 weeks before you get your 3rd one, or longer, depending on how you play. Research it. It'll take a couple minutes, and it'll save you weeks or months worth of lost progress for the affinity or the trust level to get it up. There you go. Those are the mistakes that you can make. There's plenty more, but we just I don't want to put on a 30-minute video. So I'll see you guys in about 20 hours. Peace.